What up, y'all? I just wanted to give you guys an update about how life has been going ever since I graduated surgical technology school. Things have been going really, really well. I have a job here in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, and I work in the cardiothoracic department. Since our hospital is very big, we have different departments within the surgery unit. You have your gynecology section, your general section, you have your ortho and plastic section, you have your urology section. It's pretty much divided by specialty because it's such a big hospital. I work at a level one trauma center, so we have a lot of procedures that happen. And like I said, I work in the cardiothoracic, so I work on the heart and the lungs sometimes. But mostly I tend to work on heart cases. People ask me how I ended up where I ended up, or how I got to choose where I wanted to go. For cardiothoracic, or for every pod, you do get to choose where you want to go, but a lot of specialties are a little bit harder to feel welcomed at because it takes a certain level of grit, a certain level of mental fortitude to be in those types of cases. So when people ask me like, oh, like how did you choose, or do you know like if this is the right fit, or how did you know? I told them that first it starts with yourself and knowing where you are in the trajectory of your life, because you could do other specialties that aren't so mentally taxing, um, and you'd be a great surgical technologist and help to those surgeons in those specialties. But the specialty that I'm in, it takes a certain level of patience, hard work, dedication, ambition. It's a lot of late nights, it's a lot of early mornings, a lot of hours throughout the day, and that takes a certain level, a certain character in order for you to be in those situations. The surgeons themselves want a certain type of person to be in there, so they're gonna be yelling, they're gonna be demanding. So you have to be able to deal with that type of pressure. And for me, in the way that I have been living my life the last 5 years, if it fits perfectly to what I'm doing. A part of my life that has kind of maybe taken a back seat is like my working out sessions. All those types of things have kind of cut back, and I'm gonna get back to where I want to get to, but I've had to make a couple of adjustments recently to try to make sure that my career, my foundation is really set before I go back to, really getting that workout in. I'm also remodeling my house, so I'm doing a lot of things, juggling a lot of things, and I do feel sometimes that I'm really busy and I don't get to do what I want to do. I have to focus on and do the things that I have to do. And prioritization at my job is super important. So it kind of like goes with my life. Um, so I just graduated in May. It's September. So what is that? May, June, July, August, September. So it's about 4 months post graduation. Um, Again, my hours have increased significantly because of the level of work that requires to do what we do in heart surgery. I'm very, very happy and I'm very blessed because the hard work that I've been doing the last couple of years is finally starting to pay off. Um, Financially, emotionally, I feel very complete, and I feel as if I feel like I've been trying to play catch up to other people, even though you're not supposed to compare yourself to others. But I've been wanting to level up my personal life, and I see other people leveling up, and I want to level up with them. So I feel like I'm in a great spot where I'm at right now. I just finished remodeling my little office, and I plan to, do YouTube, making sure that you guys get good content. But mainly it's just updates. A lot of times it's updates for myself, just so I can like relieve some stress, uh, something that I maybe try to think about or want to speak about and say something, because a lot of times society, I consume a lot of that. Um, I don't want to say garbage, but a lot of things that I see that in society, I feel like a lot of people share that passion to have personal development and personal growth. For me, surgical technology is like my basis, but working out, fixing things around the house, those are my other ways that I try to show my personality. And a lot of times the mundane day to day gets a little bit boring, and I don't want to get complacent. I want to make sure that I keep pushing, keep getting better. And going back to the post, graduation, I don't have to worry about so much about schooling as much, but I still am continuously learning. Every single day I learn something new. Something crazy happens at work and I have to adjust. I want to be as good as those doctors, and although I'm not a doctor, and I do aspire to maybe eventually go to maybe a first assistant, or I think the difference between my job, my career, and let's say the first assistant. So I can only pass instruments. I can only bring the equipment into the room. I can, I'm at the field. Like I'm literally the patient is right in front of me, right in front of the surgeon. I'm right next to the surgeon. I'm passing them, giving all the instruments, preparing everything. The only thing I can't do right now is put stitches in. I can't stitch the body. I can't cut the body. That requires a licensure. That requires a next level of certification. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm totally happy with that. But I look at what they do as a surgeon or as a first assistant. More so, the first assistant is I feel the next role that I could potentially um, try to get if I really wanted. And they can stitch, they can cut, they can do a little bit more inside the body. And I think right now the way that I've been structuring my life is just pushing myself and challenging myself, making myself better, looking at myself in the mirror and telling myself, hey, where are you getting lazy? Let's get back to where you were before. It's also very important to have the support system around you. I have my mother, I have my father. God bless them. God has blessed me with my parents. I used to not always be so grateful towards them, but the older that I've gotten, the more gratitude I have towards my parents. And I think now I'm in a relationship um, with my girlfriend, and it's important for me to lead our relationship and making sure that, like, before I even graduated, I told her, I was like, hey, like, my life is gonna be, I'm not gonna be home a lot. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna need your help at home a little bit more. I'm still gonna. That's the thing about me. I'm always working. I'm always um, putting in effort at my house. I'm always cleaning. I'm always trying to cook. That comes from I didn't always have that, but I worked at it. I looked at people and I was like, what characteristics do they have, and what skills did they need to get in order to match those characteristics. I've never been like have the effort to cook or clean because I didn't have the skills. So I had to like suck first and be like, damn, I messed up this rice, I messed up this chicken, I messed up this. And then now I like feel way more comfortable, and so I'm always like trying to cook. I'm always trying to cleaning. Like it seems like so simple, but like if you don't do it and you don't apply time, and like you won't get that skill. And if you don't get that skill, then you won't ever match the characteristics of being a hard worker, of being a leader, of being whatever characteristic that you want to have. There's certain skills that you have to work at, actionable skills that you can use and gain in order for you to be that characteristic. A lot of times people say, "Oh, Kermit, you're very charming, or you're very," or sometimes I even get the opposite, like, "Oh, like you're very arrogant, or you're very like cocky, or whatever." It's not that I'm cocky. It's just that the fact that like I noticed that there was a certain characteristic that I liked, and I worked at those characteristics. When I walk into a room and I want to be charming, I want to be cool, I want to be arrogant, I have to go up to people and shake their hand, look at them in their eye. I have to, walk with my head up high. There's certain things that I'm doing that makes me want, or like makes me come off as arrogant or whatever, or confident, but it's because I worked at it. It wasn't like I was always like that. No, I've been shy, I've been timid, I've been scared, but the more actionable things that I can do and learn and apply those, that's where the confidence and the cockiness comes from. It's like, yo, like I worked for this, I deserve this. So yes, I am gonna be a certain type of way. And if you didn't master those skills, throughout your life, it's never too late, number one. And number two, if you don't do it and you don't think it's important and you don't want to, that's okay for your life and your lifestyle. Then maybe we just don't click. But the people that I do click with, that I do hang out with, that do want to be on that path of growth and finding who they are and who they want to be, this is where you should be, with me, riding with me, my homeboys that I got around me. And like I said, right now, 4 months after I've been graduated, my life is very great. I'm just getting started. I'm finally able to purchase a little thing here or there that I feel that I really need, that will take me to that next level of being something that I'm proud of. And I just want to let you guys know that if you guys ever feel some type of way, feeling down, feeling whatever, try to find some help, try to find some resources. YouTube is a great place that I went to when I first started trying to get, level up myself. I would have just typed in how to be better at this, how to do, and then I would actually take the time to practice it. Do it in your everyday life, and you'll see that you'll feel better. If somebody wants to be a surgical technologist and you're watching this video, I would highly encourage it. And it does take a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline, and you will get yelled at, you will get whatever, but if you can get past it, that it's not personal, you'll find that this career is a great choice for you. I'm gonna have a great Saturday. I'm gonna watch my buddy O'Day Osborne fight tonight at UFC Noche, and it's gonna be lit. Dana White is putting on a show for the Hispanic community. I'm Mexican, so I love that. He said it's a love letter to all of the Mexican fighters. We out here been fighting, been being champions. So today is gonna be a great day. I'm gonna make a great day out of it. I love a lot of you guys that follow me and will follow me. And I love my dog Gohan over here that's always riding with me. So have a good day. Peace.